We're back, baby. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back to Jordi's Corner. I'm Jordi. This is my corner. There's a baby screaming in the background. Just ignore it. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the nails. Welcome back to the nails. They are press-ons. They are press-ons. But my nail beds finally have had. I gave them a few more. You guys have noticed it's been a while. I think, when was the last time I had nails in the video? I think it was, I know I had some for Kai's vlog, but it's been a minute since I've had nails. And that's mostly because I was just giving my fingers a moment to breathe. I think the last time I had acrylics though, was it my mid-year flip through? Yeah, I had some during my mid-year flip through. Did I have any for twice? No, I had no nails for twice. So somewhere between my mid-year flip through and the twice unboxing is when I lost like 3 nails in one day. And then like these ones were coming off too, and I was just like, you know what? Because it wasn't the first time we were having an issue with that, so I said, you know what? It's time to just give them a break. So we gave them a break, but it is now almost damn near November. It's October 27th. It's Monday. I'm off today, and then I go back to work tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And then I work for the rest of the week because it's Halloween. It's Halloween week, y'all. It is Halloween week. Happy Halloween to those of you who celebrate. If you don't celebrate, love you anyways. And yeah, today's video, now that we're finally done with all the little updates, we're gonna talk more. Sorry y'all, my sister came in. She had to use the bathroom because I have a bathroom in my room. But yeah, today's video, now that we're done with all those little just random chit chats, we're gonna finally do the thing I've been talking about doing for a minute, where I'm gonna split Stray Kids, except I decided we're gonna do a little something different for them, so you're gonna have to trust the process. But yeah, so we're gonna basically do it like Itsy and what Twice will be one day. Twice 1, Itsy 1, Itsy 2, Twice 1, Twice 2, Stray Kids 1, Stray Kids 2. Because at the end of the day, as much as I'm not as deep into Stray Kids as I was when I first became a K-Poppy, they will always have my heart because they were one of the first K-pop groups that they're one of the groups that got me into K-pop. It was Itzy and Stray Kids. Those two together on the same day. So yeah, what we're gonna do, let me just kind of walk you through what we're gonna do. I am going to kind of, if you're familiar with how I have my other Itsy binder, like my Itsy binder set up, it's going to be something very similar. So, I think this is going to become Stray Kids 2 pretty much. Because I think what I'm going to do is split it at Ordinary. Now, I'm only going to keep collecting my top 3 for everything. I may switch it out and do one OT8 set per era. We'll see. We will see. But, I already have it split. If you guys watch my recent story, for good, but didn't know, or my setting up video for Do It, I have it split right now, like my collection. Then I have this OT5 set section, because these are from when I was collecting OT8. That's why this binder is gonna start. It's gonna start OT8 and then go back down to top 3, because Stray Kids 1 will be top 3. So I got into Stray Kids in the Maxident era, but I decided to collect them OT8 from Ordinary forward, but then I gave up on that after Rockstar. So 4 albums that we're gonna do OT8 for. Most of that's because like 5 Star already done, because I bought an exorbitant amount of albums during 5 Star era because it was my first era as a stay. And then same thing with this. I just need to finish a few cards here and there for this. So I'm gonna work on this again. Collecting is a race, not is a marathon, not a race. And then like the occasional like the OT8 sets that we have, and then we have the unit cards. I am going to be putting the unit cards with their eras, so yeah, because I am gonna do it like how I have it set up in Twice. So it's like the unit cards, and then like any Hobbs, Target, that kind of stuff. And then back here I have the like Lino, like top 3 like non-album section. I'm gonna be morphing this in with the album section, because some of this I am going to kind of just not collect anymore. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to put you guys in time lapse while I take all of the stuff out of these pages. Lord have mercy, because we just want to start fresh. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So I decided to not do time lapse because a lot of this is just going to be moving some stuff from one page to another. And some of this we already have pages for. So yeah, we're going to just start with so this is going to be Stray Kids 1. Because this is a binder that I don't think it's not going to expand anytime soon. If at all. Again, if you hear screaming kids in the background, just ignore it. My baby nephew is 1, and then my baby niece is 3. So, yeah, my baby nephew, he's in this habit right now of, like, screaming because he can't talk yet. That's why I keep telling his mom, he's going to be a yapper. I can tell, because the way he just makes the most random noises at the most random time, because he can't speak yet, he's going to be a yapper. He is going to be a yapper. How was I doing this? Okay, I remember now. Okay. So, we are going to do something a little crazy, but the first page is going to be just mixtape. Because I'd rather have the albums, like, on each page. And this binder is going to stop after No Easy, or Christmas Evil anyways. Well, maybe not. Because I Am Who is 3 pages. How many, or 3 rows, how many is I Am You? 3, so yeah. We'll do mixtape. Then I Am Not down here. Then we're gonna put these here. Put this any in the middle. You guys are crooked. Then it's gonna be I Am Who. So the yellow border. Then the black. And then the white. So yellow, black, and white. Then it's going to be I Am You, which is where we have to start unit cards. But unit cards are going to have their own page. So we're going to have the signature set, the one where they signed it. Then the one that says I Am You on it will be in the middle. Because I'm only doing 3 sets. I know that there's more than 3, but I'm only doing 3. And then the Polaroid. And then we're going to get unit cards. So we have the Changin and Jungin, Lino and Jungin, and then Chan and Lino. And then I'm gonna put this one here. You guys will see why I do that in a little bit. And then we do have units for I Am Not. So we're gonna put this page back in. There's just no units with my biases. Well, there is. And then we have that one up top. You'll see why I do the units like that. It's because I only own 1 set of all of their albums. I want to get the other set. So then we have Miro. So we have the red border. black border, and then it says purple border. And I remember the only reason I did the purple border set is because I pulled Jungkook's purple border in my album that I got. Again, I have at least one copy of every Stray Kids album except Christmas Evil. So I just need to get the other versions. So, because again, I want to collect all of their physical albums. So a lot of my sets are based upon what I pulled. So that's Claire 1. I don't have any more unit cards apparently until we get to Stray Kids 2. Yeah. So yeah, we have Yellowwood. We're just gonna have the yellow border first. And I kind of feel like I want to talk about some stuff. So, completely off topic, nothing to do with Stray Kids, but more to do with EXO. So EXO's having a fan meet, right? Super excited. CBX is not allowed to perform. Got it. Then it comes out. The new EXO album we're getting, yeah, CBX isn't allowed isn't a part of it. Great. Love it. Why do I have 4 sets for the Levanter? I remember. I remember now. I have 4 sets because I decided not to collect Chan for Levanter in just my top 2. Which is Innie and I and Lino, because the sets I want to do, I can't do because I pulled 2 different sets in my album. That's right. Because I pulled what's called the Levanter set, and then I pulled the name set, which are 2 sets I wasn't gonna collect. I remember now. So yeah, that's that. And then Go Live. We do have 1 unit card for this. I want to collect both double and then the limited. I didn't really like the Go Live cards for real, so I just picked the 2 main sets everybody got, and then the limited set, which I don't know if I'm gonna actually collect that still. Yeah, so we have the double-sided cards, which I love when they do double-sided cards, because then I can pick which side I want to do. We're gonna do this one for Innie. Yeah, and then we have 1 single unit card. Then back here, I'm not gonna waste a whole nother page when I can just do that. Then we have All In, which is gonna go on here, and then I'm just gonna pull out some No Easy cards. I do remember though that I am collecting all of the No Easy sets because I really love the No Easy cards. Well, I wanted to. We'll see. I think I'm gonna set up for all of them. So I think I put it so I can collect the full, all the album cards for my top 3. But again, we will see going forward. Easy, Scars. I really do feel like I should have just pulled all these fillers out beforehand, but whatever. All In, we're gonna do my top 3 down the middle with Lino in the middle because he is my bias. Then Okay, we're gonna leave that for now. Then we're gonna go into No Easy. The red set, which is my favorite set. The black and white set. Traditional set, where they're wearing like the traditional humbooks. Then the pastel set, which I wasn't gonna collect, but I pulled Jungin in my album, so yeah. And then the double-sided set, which I remember this album because it was when I was on my girls trip in 2023, and I pulled 2 of my 3 biases, and at that point, Chan was still my like top bias in the group. Yeah. But I do have one for In Life, so I don't want to make a whole nother page. We're just okay, we'll just put it here. That works actually. Okay, then scars back here. Because I like having everything that they do in chronological order. So that's why I'm doing it this way. And then no, Christmas Evil. I'm really looking at the prices now. I really regret not buying their cards for Christmas Evil like a year ago when they were cheaper, because now they're not cheap anymore. Honestly, looking at it now, I might add Ordinary and Maxident in here because that's all. And we still have a lot of room to go. So yeah, we will. Fuck it, why not? You know? Ooh, merch pops. But again, a lot of this is like SKZ 2 stuff. So yeah, I think we'll end it with Maxident and like Maniac World Tour era. So yeah, we'll go with like pre-me being a stay, pre-me being a stay and post-me. So what, 2018 to 2022 through 2022 to, and then 2023 through present. Yeah, that sounds fine. That sounds fair. So yeah, let me go ahead. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna actually go ahead and just take all these fillers out and we'll come back. Okay, so I finished, as you can see, body array, stuff back there. Pulled all the fillers, put them all in order. Now, we're gonna get the binder back. Yeah, Ordinary is probably going to be Ordinary. Code's gonna be Ordinary, Maxident, and Circus. So the new binder, the SKZ 2, is gonna start with the sound. So we're just gonna store all of this away real quick. So these are gonna be OT8 sets, which is insane to me. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. So back to the EXO thing. CBX is not allowed to perform. They're not gonna be on the album. As of right now, SM said they can't perform at the fan meet, pretty much because they're being petty and don't want to pay them. So, but Lay's gonna be there, and Lay, I'm assuming, since he's gonna be allowed to be at the fan meet and perform, he'll be allowed to be on the album. I don't know. I'm thinking, this is just me using my brain, I'm thinking that the album's either gonna come out before the fan meet or right after. I would assume before, but again, we don't know yet. We will all find out together. So I'm excited, but also like apprehensive at the same time. If you get what I'm saying. I don't know why I put Changbin in both of their spots. I think it's because he was just the top one on the pile. Okay, I had to make sure I put him in the right spot there. And yeah. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm nervous though, because I'm like really nervous to see like what this could imply for other SM groups like Red Velvet. You know what I mean? I don't know. Right now I'm rewatching my mid-year flip through because I don't know, it was like the first thing on my iPad. I'm about to switch back to Carolyn's video I was watching earlier today. But yeah. Like, I can't even lie to you. I will admit, like, this is something I've been thinking about doing for a very long time. Alright, we have a lot of unit cards, so we do have my 3, so this one's going to be in the middle. Normally I would have done Min-Chan in the middle, but we will. Even though these are my top 2, 1, they're red bordered, and 2, that way it's like Jungin on both sides, and then, yeah. So, then we have these, and then we're going to do this. And this. We're not gonna do that. No, absolutely not. That looks stupid. Okay. Let's take them all out again because this looks actually really dumb. Wait, I know exactly what to do. Okay, so we'll put all of the black bordered ones here. And then, yes, so a 7 pattern. Do I have any other like miscellaneous ordinary cards? No. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna filler and filler. Now we're gonna be doing this. So Chan, Lino, Jungin, next page. So now we're on Maxident. This was the era I became a stay. The era that they got my heart. I'm gonna probably end up time-lapsing a lot of this where I'm not talking because I have nothing going through my mind right now. Except, fuck it, I'm just gonna talk about it. I didn't want to talk about this on the channel, but it's like honestly how I've been feeling all year. I still love NCT, but I really feel like they have been slowly slipping away from my like top importance to me, if you know what I mean, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I haven't really been as involved in N-City this year as normal, and I think a lot of that, and I was talking to Shy about this morning, so hey Shy, I know you're watching. I think a lot of it stems from 127's not active, and yes, I'm OT 20, whatever number we're on now, OT 25, but at the end of the day, I do ult at 127 out of all 4 units, and 127 are the ones I would actually say are in my ult line for K-pop. Wish are my babies, and I'll always feel connected to them because I've been with them pretty much since right after their debut. But is there anything I have in here? Because that's gonna be it for this binder apparently. Okay, so we have 9 exactly, okay. I still want the Maxident Target cards, and I'm so mad because I definitely had enough cards back then to trade for that. But yeah. I guess that's all she wrote for this binder, so let's go ahead, get these pages out, and do a little flip. So you open up with mixtape, then I am who, unit, or I am not, unit cards. Oh yeah, because it's mixtape, I am not, so this actually needs to switch. I'm glad I did this flip through, because I just realized I did this completely wrong. But yeah, we have that. Then we have the I am who, I am you, I'm you units, Miro, Yellowwood, Levanter for just my top 2, Go Live unit, In Life, All In and Go Live unit because I don't feel like using a whole page for that. No Easy, Scars, Christmas Evil, Maxident, Ordinary, more Ordinary, unit cards for Ordinary, Circus, and then all of Maxident. And then behind this last page, we have Pops from Maxident, exclusives, Maniac World Tour, and a season's greeting. And that's going to be the end of Stray Kids 1 for now. I may potentially, at some point in the future, move 5-star and Rockstar in here. But for the sake of me actually having something in the other binder, we're going to stick with that. Original plan. So that means in our original binder now, pop that open. We have a lot of pages. So we're gonna go ahead first. These are from the last, this is my Do It section, and then the Karma OT8 set I was that came with it. I didn't feel the need to take them out of there since they're just gonna go back in pages just like that. So they're gonna live like that, so I'm just gonna put them in the back. Try to make sure these holes are lined up. I don't know how many pages to put in, so I'm going to kind of just put in all the pages we have right now, and then whatever pages we have left over, obviously we'll put back in our page binder. This might be too many pages at once, but you know what? We're going to make it work. That's going to be all the pages that we're going to put in for now, because we have a lot. So we're going to start with the sounds, which is all of this. So we have units, and then we have biases. So we're going to put these, that, We're gonna leave it like that for right now because we're gonna probably add some stuff to it later. So we're just gonna start putting away 5-star. I'm gonna speed this up. I come to you out of the speed up because I just realized now, after like a year probably, that when I put Han away, I actually took Hunjin's filler. I just realized that right now. It's been like at least 6 months to a year. But anyways, we're gonna go back to speed up. No, I don't want to speed up, but like I really genuinely don't know what to talk about. Oh, I know what I can talk about. The canceled Rise concert. Yep. Which I'm still mad about. So basically, one day, just minding my business at work, I was working in the back of house for preparation for our Hollow Scream event. I think I've told you guys where I work, so I really don't care at this point. But I was helping with backstage, you know, doing prep. We were making jello shots, I think. And all of a sudden, something told me to check my email, which I don't normally check my email. Oh, I got an alert saying that my storage was almost out, so I had to go manage my storage. I was like going through my email, and I see an email from Ticketmaster for like 20 minutes before this happened, by the way. Or like 20 minutes after this happened. And I'm just like minding my business. I'm like, okay, Ticketmaster sent me an email. Let me look at it, right? Because it says something about, oh, your upcoming event. And this was this week. And the Rise concert was supposed to be in like a week or two. And so I'm like looking at it. I'm thinking it's like, oh, here's like your prep guide. You know, like this is at this time. And you can start lining up here. And, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, like know before you go, pretty much. Type shit. Yeah, nothing like that. No, it was your event's been canceled. You'll receive a refund in 14 to 21 days. Alright, cool. So then I immediately go checking the Rise social medias. I'm part of the Weverse membership, so I'm checking all of this, seeing if we got like any sort of communication from SM. Hold please. Sorry, I had to get more of our red fillers for the center. But anyways, so I'm checking all of that. I'm like, cool, right? Nothing from SM. Still to this day, mind you, and it's been like a week and a half since this happened. Still no word or anything about how they canceled the show in Duluth. So I'm like, alright, cool, bet. So now I'm just like, where's my refund, right? It should be coming sometime next week, probably. Or it said 14 to 21 days, so I think we just hit the 7-day mark, so I still got another week or two, at most 3 weeks before I get my refund. Alright, cool, whatever. Only reason I'm irritated about it is because I chose to go to Rise instead of 17. 17's concert is happening right now as I'm talking to you. I have these 4 units, so that's how we're gonna do this. We'll figure something else out. Because I have POBs, but we're gonna figure out all the POBs here in a second. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, about how, so still no word from SM at all. And honestly, if I was getting my refund sooner, I would probably have gone to either to 17 tonight or yesterday, or I would have tried to find a different show. But they announced this so close to the concert, I don't have the money to go to another show right now. That's where my issue lies. My issue also lies in the fact that nothing's been said to us. Like, no reason, basically no acknowledgement that the show's been canceled. But then again, it's SM. When are they ever going to accept their failures, right? Basically, SM's kind of the reason why I've been slowly falling out of love with their groups this year, because they honestly have just really just pissed me off this year. On multiple occasions. So yeah. Put these here. No, I don't really want to put units here, but we're going to today. This is not double sleeved. That's insane. That means it's been over a year over a year of this bitch being just single sleeved. Which is fine, but it's like, it's a side after card. So we have Nino and Jungin, and then Felix and Han. There's gonna be more stuff to go here. Why did I just do that? That's not what I want to do. I want to put it behind. But yes. So that honestly irks me to my soul, but it's whatever, because what's new, right? So yeah, not going to Atlanta anymore, and I'm kind of sad about it, because like me and my boyfriend supposed to be like a whole road trip. It was gonna be our first road trip together and all of that. But it's fine. It works out, because honestly, it would have been, I don't want to say stressful, but a little stressful money-wise, figuring out how we were gonna pay, how I was gonna pay for everything, and just whatever, right? So whatever. Anyways, moving on. Into skills hop real quick. But we're still gonna do something anyways. We're gonna get a hotel, have like a little like week, like a little for the same time, so little getaway. Honestly, I need a little bit of a break from like work, home, just a little break from everything right now. Nothing bad, I just, you know, I think a break would feel really good right now, honestly. Full transparency, I've been very stressed lately. Not for any reason in particular, just in general, I've been very stressed. So I think a little break from everything would be nice. I know what I'm gonna put here. I know what. I'm not gonna collect this anymore. Yes, I am. Fuck it. I'll figure out something. These are gonna go here for now. So I just need Lino. Is there anything else that I can possibly collect for them OT3? Preferably 2 more sets because, or no, we might just, how many units do we have this era? Those 3, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's perfect, actually. That is so perfect. Okay. I'll put these in the middle. My 2 Min-Chan units will go up here. And then we'll put Hyunjin and Benny up there. And now we will start the 3 OT or 4 OT8 sets. Nothing quite like basically finishing all of the album cards, getting everything pretty much in chronological order, and then realizing your phone died. So that happens. But anyways, we're gonna, yeah. I was wondering where, basically what happened was I was trying to figure out where the Target cards went for Karma. They were in the corner on the floor. Not quite sure, like the page fell off the bed at some point. Because again, behind my desk is my bed. At some point it fell off. Whatever. But I just finished laying out all of the extra like pre-order and POBs and merch cards for Minho. And we're gonna kind of start putting them in where they go. So we're going to start with this. 5-Star and Pilot are gonna share a page as well as the Dome Tour, hopefully, if I remember correctly how many pages I actually set up for. I'm only collecting him going forward. What is all this? Chocolate Factory, bye-bye. So these all gotta go find their way into the back half of the binder. Although low-key, I might actually just move all of his POBs into like a different binder. Any's Target card. Cause I'm trying to think. I'm just gonna go ahead, get all this shit off to the side for a second. So I can figure out what I want to do. So his target card can go outside for now. So we have these three. There's 2 and 2. Yeah, that works, honestly, because then I can put the target cards on the page with social path. So put his 2 pilots, filler, JYP, no, yes 24, no, we'll put Barnes & Noble in the middle. And then JYP shop, filler, 5-star dome tour right here. Flip the page, leave this like this. Then we're not gonna collect that no more, but we will add target and Annie's target. For now, I'll figure something else out for all of that later. Then back behind Rockstar, we have all of these. So we have yes 24, no. So we have 3 pops. So we can honestly, truly, we can do this. Or I have 4 pops. So I have 3 pops and a target. So JYP shop will go in the middle. JYP need, nope, these are both JYP, so we'll put them on sides. And then yes 24. Filler. And then target. Ooh, I have a Season's Greetings card. Just kidding. We'll put a Season's Greeting card in the middle, actually. I'll put a Season's Greeting in the middle. Because it's going to be the only one that's not going to be, like, era specific, basically. And then Magic School was before Dominate. But I'm just collecting Minho, so I don't need all of that. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna scrap what we just did with this entire page. We're gonna put it back to where it was before. Because I might actually, if there's more units, I might get them. I don't know. I gotta look at a template. Then I gotta look at prices, because, you know, that's what you gotta do with Stray Kids these days now. We gotta get in there. There we go. So, I want his target in the middle. I know that much. Rockstar. This 24 will go here. JYP shops will go up here. Here. Season's Greeting. Get a filler and a filler. Her. Then back behind 8 is where we're gonna put Dominate and the 8 Hobbs and target cards and all that fun stuff. So these 2 I know are gonna go to the bottom no matter what. Nope, just one. I remember now. This one I do want to do Apple Music because I hold Chan. And when I looked last time, I mean, this was a while ago, so it's probably changed. But last time I looked, they were not too expensive. Boom. And then we have a Karma unit. Where is Karma? Karma's right here. Let's put that there for now. Because again, I'm going to look and figure out more stuff with all of this. And then back behind Do It. We want 1 page. this out. So we have the lenticulars and claves. Target in the middle. And yeah, I don't have any more fillers. So this is everything for SKZ 2, which, oh my God, do you see how many pages we use already? That's crazy. That is the sound through Do It. Back into SKZ 1, which is almost full already, which is fine. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. We're gonna think. So we have Chocolate Factory, SKZ X, SKZ X, District 9 Unlocked, and another Chocolate Factory. So I know Chocolate Factory, I think, was 2022. SKZ X was 2021. Maybe flipped. District 9 is after the the class series. But for the sake of this binder, we're gonna put it on the very back. We'll put it before ordinary, so we'll put it right here. That way it's like in the middle of where I think everything goes. So we're gonna put them in order. So we have the pink and the black for District 9. SKZ X. And then Chocolate Factory. And boom. So that's everything for this binder and everything for this video. So let's get this video wrapped up. Okay guys, so that's gonna be all for this video. I'm so happy now that these collections are now back together and just not as chaotic. I think that was kind of my biggest issue with this binder when it was all in this binders. It was just giving very, very chaotic. And to be honest with you, I probably could have fit it all in this binder like this, but the binder was too big. The binder was too stuffed. Now it has room, and with them doing comebacks the way that they do, it's gonna pay off to have some room to grow. And again, if this binder starts to get a little too full, I don't want to do a SKZ 3 yet, so I might end up moving some of this stuff in here because there is still room in this binder. So yeah. But with all of that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe down below. I love you to the moon and back, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye besties, have a great night. 기다린 오늘이야 활짝 열린 문 준비 끝난 두 발끝이 불타올라 right. Let's go.